Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the newly released feature in Zipy called funnels. Zipy funnels makes tracking user journeys incredibly simple. Think of funnels as your window into how users actually move through your app from their first click to conversion. So when you go into the funnel screen in Zippy, you'll see a bunch of options here. There are time filters at the top, there are funnel steps that you can define, and there are a bunch of parameters that you can define and create the visualization of the funnel. Let's go into them step by step. First and foremost, when creating a funnel, you have to define multiple steps. So, in this example, I want to check how many people have been using Google SSO as an option to sign up. So, what I would do is I'll add step one, which is a page visit URL, which is the homepage of Zippy website. And step two is again a page visit URL, which is the sign up page of Zippy app. And step three, I would select the click element name, which is the button name of the sign up button, SSO button inside the sign up page, which contains Google. So when defining the steps, you have multiple options. So you can either select a page URL or a button name or a CSS class or div element selector, or in case you have defined any custom events from your backend, say it can be sign up successful or something which is coming through custom events to Zippy, you can add any of these categories as your funnel type. And in each of these you can select equal to, not equal to, contains or does not contain, and add the corresponding URL or the button names. Once you do that, you can also play around with these parameters on the top. By default, we have all the steps of the users in this linear order, but you can also have an any order kind of a setup. Or in case you want all of these funnel steps to be completed in a single user session, you select a single session. Or if you're fine with including all the users who have completed these steps across multiple sessions, you can select across sessions. And then you can choose to create funnels by unique users or total users. What unique users would do is it would count one single user only one time, even though the user has completed the same funnel multiple times. And if you select total users, it'll count the user multiple times. And then on the top, you have time filters, where you can add 30 days, 7 days, today, yesterday, or custom date range. So this will create the filter, or time filter on the funnels based on all the data that is captured in that time range. And then additionally, you can also add multiple filters on top of these funnel steps, which can be any kind of user parameters, error parameters, session parameters. You can say show me all the users who completed this funnel from a particular browser or a country or a city, and a bunch of user or session parameters can be added as filters. And once you set all of these and hit visualization, the funnel is created at the bottom. And as you can see, in step 1 there are 1441 users, out of which only 71 users went to the second step, which is the sign up page. And then most of them dropped off. And out of this 71, there are 32 users who clicked on the Google SSO button, and 39 users have dropped off. Now what this also shows you is the average time taken between step 1 and step 2 across all these users. So people went from step 1 to step 2 in 1 minute 29 seconds, and step 2 to step 3 in 46 seconds. And you can also look at the sessions of people who dropped off or people who have completed these steps. So what happens is, by default, you'll see all the user sessions of people who completed step 3. If you want to look at all the drop off sessions in step 3, you can change the drop down to drop offs and step 3. And for example, if you want to look at all the people who completed the step 2, then you can just simply select completed and step 2. So whenever you make these changes, there is a refreshed list of user sessions that is available to you at the bottom. So the best part is you can click on any of these steps to see the actual user sessions by controlling these drop downs. And if you want to know why users dropped off, you just click on one of these user session replay to understand why they dropped off. We have a lot of teams using this for various use cases. It can be to identify user onboarding drop offs, it can be lead generation drop offs on your website funnel or e-commerce checkout, or your sign up funnels in case of SaaS. If users move through these steps, you can track it and you can understand the qualitative picture behind why someone is dropping off or why someone is completing a particular step. That's how quick it is to start understanding your users and optimizing their journey.